everyone, to our very special and delicious episode. As you can see, we have a guest with us.
We can only hope it's going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I was like, how can I incorporate like some food talk into this? So we've got Adam, the honest food guy, with us.
Howdy.
Adam, welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Adam is a local celebrity here in the Riverview, Brandon area. What areas do you cover?
Mostly Hillsborough County. I'll get up in Lakeland from time to time and a little bit down in Manatee from time to time, but mostly Hillsborough right now.
Okay. Christina, do you want to... You have this whole thing planned, so why don't
I know you jumped right into the questions, so I thought you were just taking it over.
More questions, but I know you've been really planning this out, and I just show up and wing it. So,
so I think we should start off first of all by telling everybody how Adam even got associated with the podcast, because it was very accidental that this happened.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the way it happened.
Yeah. I don't know what we were talking about, but it made me think of like, oh yeah, I got some guy's business card in my door from like an Uber Eats delivery. I didn't even know what it was. I was like, oh, it had his YouTube and Instagram information on it. And Christina's like, please tell me it was Adam. Please tell me. And I was like, I have no idea, but I still had the card on my kitchen counter. So I grabbed it. And sure enough, it was Adam.
Yeah, because Adam, you don't even understand. Like, for whatever reason, you kept popping up in my life so frequently over the last few weeks.
Right. I think I'm starting to pop up in everybody's lives. When we took the cruise last month, the guy on the ship recognized me, so that was pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
See, you are a local celebrity. If people
that's
are
a big deal.
You.
That was pretty cool.
Recognized in the wild. That's a pretty big deal.
I've never been recognized.
People ask him to take pictures with me too, which is still kind of weird.
Oh, that's funny. Wow. That's funny. When are we going to get our big break, guys? When are we going to start getting recognized at Publix and
right now
places? Whoa! We're losing all of Adam's followers. Do you have a nickname for the people in your group or no?
Nope, but maybe you guys can come up with one for me.
Ooh, like Taylor has the Swifties and Selena Gomez has the Selenators. You didn't know that one? Shut his face.
That's just doesn't like roll off your tongue very well.
No.
Oh,
we got to come up with a name for Adam's groupies.
Let's start a poll.
Yeah. Well,
maybe it's
we're good at polls.
We'll brainstorm it. We'll workshop it, and we'll let you know what we.
I'm down.
All right. So I wanted to start off, Adam, with an icebreaker, where I just rapid fire pepper you with easy questions, okay?
As long as they're easy.
And they're easy. They're going to get a little more difficult as it goes on, but they're going to start very easy.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to call this the quick questions game. We sometimes do games on our pod when we remember, so we're really initiating you first off the bat here. All right, Adam, when's your birthday?
Yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Your favorite food?
Favorite food? It's a toss-up between Cuban sandwiches and street tacos.
All good choices.
Yeah. Something you won't eat?
Calamari and octopus. No go. I can't do it. Nope.
It's that texture for me, too. Favorite restaurant?
Locally or nationwide?
You tell me.
Nationwide is a small chain called Old Spaghetti Factory. There's only like 8 locations, and it actually has my favorite dish and my highest score. It's called Garlic Mazithra. It'll blow you away. Locally right now, probably Kings Lake Grill is in the mix.
Okay.
Is that where you went? Yeah.
That was the place I went because I was watching Adam go there. So
yeah,
that was like the very beginning of Adam and me.
And not the end. Not the end.
Not the end. No.
All right, let's see. How about your best fast food?
Best fast food. Team Taco Bell, but I don't eat a lot of fast food anymore. Very rarely.
You can't squeeze it in between all the reviews.
No, and if I'm not careful, I'm going to put on a ton of weight. That's one of my biggest concerns.
What about your best Ben and Jerry's flavor?
I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but there was one. It's like the Jimmy Fallon one. It's got like 5 different types of stuff in it.
Yeah,
it's good.
That one will get me in trouble. I eat that one until the whole thing's gone. I can't put it away.
Yeah, that's good.
Is there a flavor you don't do that with? Because I do that with every Ben and Jerry's flavor.
I mean, couple bites and I'm normally done. I just get the sweet kick and put it back in the freezer.
There we go.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No. No. No.
Denied.
No.
Do you eat or drink soup?
I eat it and then I don't use a spoon to finish the broth. It comes all the way up. Yep.
So a little of both.
It's double time, double effort with soup.
Round or square pizza?
Round.
Powerade or Gatorade?
Gatorade.
Something strange in your fridge right now?
I have 3 kids. There's a lot of strange in my refrigerator right now. Yeah.
Fair enough. Menchie's or Jeremiah's?
Jeremiah's. Oh, Christy didn't care for that one.
We had a very heated debate about this yesterday.
No cone mixed with yogurt.
The cookie butter at Jeremiah's is really good.
The cookie butter is so good. That's my flavor too.
All right.
All right. And the last question. When was the last time you thought of the Roman Empire?
Huh? The last time what?
You thought of the Roman Empire?
High school?
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I love that for you, Adam. That's not what most of the guys tell us.
Yeah, that one kind of threw me off.
Yeah, because it was
like
all
curveballs.
food related, and then she threw in the Roman Empire.
Yeah,
I had to get it in there.
There's a big splatter on my wall from that curveball. Like, I didn't see that coming.
Got to keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of my quick questions. Now you can have time to think.
All right, my brain can calm down just a little bit now.
All right, so why don't you just start by telling us about yourself, like your background,
So as far as these 3 ladies here, I'm just a normal schmuck. I gotta throw that one out there.
Honest but respectful.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, now I got people calling me schmuck on the street when they see me because of you guys. So no, I'm just
That
kidding.
could be the name of the followers, the schmuckettes.
I
think I like that one too much.
The schmuck is offensive, but she was like, he's just a regular guy, like goes out in a t-shirt.
No,
I mean, schmuck is not offensive. I will say, I only lovingly call people schmucks. Like, it would have been much worse if I was not happy.
I wear t-shirts and I wear shorts and I really don't care what I look like, to be honest with you. So, I mean, that's the definition of a schmuck. Once you called me that, I was like, I really am. So I'm on board with that. So been eating food all my life, started food reviews over 20 years ago, started the Honest Respectful page. You knew my story, which blew me away. I mean, you literally told them exactly my story. So they're already, knowledgeable about it. But I recently, about 10 weeks ago, maybe 11 weeks ago, turned it into videos. Had a lot of people pushing me to turn this into a profession or a way to provide for my family. So I'm putting myself out there and hopefully people like what they see. So, I mean, that's just it in a quick nutshell.
I mean, this is the honest truth. Everybody who I know who is familiar with you thinks you rock. Like, nobody has a negative thing to say about you. So
my inbox says otherwise, so I appreciate that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you have any pets? I know we saw your kids earlier, but
yeah, the 3 kid pets, those are good. But we've got 3 dogs. I've got a lab who's running around sniffing and eating crumbs right now, and then I have 2 shepherds that are in bed. So yeah.
Oh wow, 3 big dogs.
Wow,
that's
big
like
dogs.
Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna's got 3 big dogs.
And,
too.
yeah, the hair is ridiculous. It's the wild, wild west. We got fur balls blowing everywhere.
Yep. Same.
So where are you originally from? Have you been in Florida? Or?
Florida for 5 years, but we're gonna put you guys on the spot. I'm originally from Naptown. So where am I from?
From where?
Naptown.
It's certainly in the Northeast.
Naptown?
I'm feeling northeasty.
Naptown? I'm thinking like Napa Valley.
Mm-mm.
Nap.
Like Sleepy Hollow.
No,
Nap.
no.
Is it a
I don't
nickname
know.
or
State capital in Indiana.
Oh,
Never
I
heard
haven't
of
thought
it.
about that since high school.
I am
Oh,
certainly
boy.
not up on my Indiana knowledge.
I'm originally
Far
from
behind.
Indianapolis. So we in high school, Naptown or just Nap. So,
we
but I've
should have
lived all.
gotten that, ladies.
No, we should
You
not
guys
have.
lost
I
2
was like,
points
Nap.
today. 2 points.
I was a lot of points, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I had Jenna in the lead now, so she's up by 1 on you guys.
Well, how did this already happen? We've only been here 10 minutes.
She
'Cause she has
wasn't
3
grilling me with.
dogs?
She wasn't grilling me with intense questions.
Well, I'm a little offended though, Adam, because we've built a rapport, you and I. So for Jenna to just skate in front of me so quickly.
It's always the quiet ones, Christina.
Yeah.
Truly.
I didn't call him a
man.
schmuck, and I agreed with his Jeremiah's answer.
I'll never live it down. But you know what? I think let me back up a little bit and tell the backstory for our listeners. So after we aired the mini-sode about Adam, which was not even supposed to be on the podcast, it was just us talking after we recorded one, I reached out to Adam, messaged him, and basically outed myself for calling him a schmuck, okay? And said, hey, we talked about you, this is what we said, and I sent him the whole mini-sode so he could listen for himself and make his own opinions about us. So, and that's how he's here now. So it must have gone okay.
Yeah, like I told you, and I don't know if you've told them or not, but I love the way you guys talk to each other. And I've had a couple people reach out to me about a podcast, and I didn't feel comfortable with any of them. At this point, you guys are my first because I like the way you guys are. It's that simple.
We're just 3 schmucks over here.
That's right.
Yep.
I do take that as a high compliment, I'll say.
Yeah.
All right. So you said you've been doing food reviews for 20 years. So I guess you've done them also not in Florida, obviously. Were you in Indianapolis that whole time or?
Not always. So we've lived in Indianapolis, Sellersburg, Pendleton, and Seymour. So we've lived a little bit of all over. We actually still own our house in Sellersburg. So maybe retirement property one day, or maybe we can become snowbirds when we get older kind of thing. So that's an option as well. So all over Indiana, but we've been in Riverview the entire time we've been here in Florida.
Okay, cool. Do you have any very unpopular food opinions?
Unpopular food opinions. Yeah, the one that got me my first thread in my inbox. So my intentions are to never hurt a restaurant. At the end of my videos, even if I don't like them, I'm like, hey, look, come in, form your own opinion. Support local. If I don't like it, you might. Some people, unfortunately, took some things the wrong way, and it got pretty ugly. People take things very personally when they're not meant to be taken that way or portrayed that way. So, yes, unpopular opinions on a couple of restaurants that have gotten me threats, and that's that.
Oh, jeez.
Gosh, yeah. I was thinking more like, I don't like pickles, but you really went a whole different route with it.
Okay. No, just piggybacking off the calamari and octopus kind of stuff. Although I'll eat sushi, but I don't like sushi. Sushi's not for me, but I'll eat it if I have to.
Okay.
Why would you have to eat it though?
If somebody really tells me I need to review something for them, even if I'm like, hey, look, my opinion's not going to matter because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about with sushi, you're not going to want to trust my opinion. Can I say hell? Okay, good.
You could say hell.
We've said way worse.
Yeah, I'll try to avoid it. I've got a pretty bad mouth at times, but you would never know that by my videos. I try to be professional because I've been told kids are watching me. I actually met a 12-year-old kid recently who goes into restaurants now and identifies himself as the honest food guy and reviews their food. And that was like the most humbling thing ever, that he's out there acting like what I'm doing. It was pretty cool.
That's really sweet.
That is
sweet.
That's my highlight of this journey so far, is that 12-year-old.
Yeah.
That's
and being
cool,
on
yeah.
this podcast.
Yeah,
obviously.
they're tied for first, no doubt about it.
You're not going to get much higher than us. Sorry.
Okay, but that is true about kids. I will say, like, when I was doing some research for the podcast leading up to it, you know, I was rewatching some of your reviews, and my daughter was in the other room, and she yelled out at me, "Are you watching the Food Guys again?" Yeah, so they all know you too.
I'm okay with that.
All right. So speaking of threats and people not liking what you've maybe had to say sometimes, what would be your last meal if you were on death row?
My top score, back to the old spaghetti factory, garlic Mizithra. I swear to you guys, if you come across an old spaghetti factory and you don't like that dish, I'll pay for your entire meal. This thing.
Wait, where's the closest one?
Do you think it's related to Spaghetti Warehouse? Didn't we have
no
a Spaghetti Warehouse?
affiliation. To my knowledge, the closest one, unfortunately, is going to be Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, ooh, that's a road trip.
That'll be our first road trip.
I'll be honest with
maybe
you.
we'll do a Kentucky girls trip and just to go eat here.
My wife and I recently talked about taking a weekend trip just so I can have it, because I haven't had it in over a year, and it's literally, I've got withdrawals. It's that good.
Wait, can you describe what that dish is?
Yeah.
So garlic Mizithra is a type of angel hair pasta with Mizithra cheese, which is a very rich cheese. They brown the butter to mix in with it, and then it's topped with bacon and hunks of garlic. And I swear that combination is out of this world.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a carbonara a little bit, like with
In
the
a sense,
cheese and bacon.
just a different flavor, but similar appearance. But it's very, very rich. Like literally, you have to have a very strong palate to eat the whole dish. It's not sweet, but it's just a very rich cheese, and the brown butter just kind of puts it over the top. Shout out Spaghetti Factory if you're watching.
Yeah, they have a ton of California locations.
Yes, a lot on the West Coast.
Scrolling. They've got Colorado Springs. They've got one in Honolulu. How come Honolulu has one and Florida doesn't have one?
Maybe one of us can hit the lottery and open one up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
The Kentucky, Missouri, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon. I mean, they have a ton of locations.
Maybe us talking about it all.
I
Bring
hope
them
so.
here.
I've actually called, don't think I'm some kind of weirdo, but I've called corporate and I've pushed the hell out of them to bring one to Florida.
Anywhere in Florida, we'll take it.
Let's get all of our listeners to do that.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
they'll be overwhelmed.
I will. I'm going to California in a few weeks. Maybe I'll see if there's one near where I'm going.
You got to dry freeze it and bring me some home, please.
I was going to say, can I bring you some back if I can get it?
I will double the menu value.
Have you asked them for the recipe?
We've tried to replicate it and we've been close, but we're just missing something, because you can actually buy the Mizithra in stores, but it's not the identical one that they have inside of their stores. I can brown butter, I can make noodles, I can have garlic, but the dang Mizithra cheese itself that I cannot figure out how to replicate.
A Mizithra.
I've never even heard of that.
You can get it at Sprouts. I believe Sprouts sells Spaghetti Factory Mizithra. If you guys try that, that'll give you an idea of what it's like.
Here, it's like the first thing on their menu that pops up.
And you want the garlic version. The regular Mizithra is good, but the garlic with the bacon and the garlic take it to a whole other playing field.
If you put bacon in it, just
it says it's similar to ricotta.
I would disagree with that. I don't see any resemblance to ricotta.
No.
Is it a soft cheese?
It almost looks like a shredded Parmesan.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So Adam, you love.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I know. You love to fish. I saw.
But,
I do. Do you eat fish though?
I will, but it's not my forefront. I'm a land guy. Steak and chicken, all the steak, chicken, pork. But I will eat fish. We caught a redfish charter fishing a couple months back, and the wife made it in the oven, and it was pretty good. I just wouldn't go out of my way for it.
Okay, I did wonder because you were worried I was going to serve you some fish in your junk in the trunk. So
Still chilled.
You made it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what's in this because there was a lot of back and forth over what she was going to do and if it needed to be non-perishable. And
it really did, because Adam's schedule and my schedule, like, we both have insane schedules, so
well, you each have 3 kids.
Yeah, that's and we never lined up, so it definitely needed to be non-perishable for sure.
I thought we were going to get to meet Friday night, and we literally missed each other by like 4.5 minutes. That's how close it was to lining up.
Oh no.
But I will say Sprouts actually is what inspired my final decision. I just went and walked through Sprouts, and they inspired me. So you can't open it yet, but
I almost feel like it's going to be some sort of cookie. I'm calling cookie or pastry.
I tried to smell it, and I can't smell it.
I don't know. My suggestion, what did I say? Like pretzel, like flavored pretzel.
Really
you were
wanting
hardcore
pretzels.
on fruit snacks. No,
she
was going
like different
hard for fruit snacks.
I love pretzels, by the way. I would have been good with pretzels. I love flavored pretzels.
But when I asked her if she would eat the pretzels, she was like, well, it wouldn't really be my favorite. So we didn't do pretzels.
Christy is the pickiest eater out of us, and
I'm very picky.
She doesn't eat cheese. She doesn't eat fish or seafood.
I really wanted to do a pickle one
for the first time.
Team
like
pickle,
a couple weeks ago.
Spoiler review that's coming up. So I found a local pizza shop that just put a pickle pizza on their menu, and it has bacon and a ranch drizzle, and that's on my review list in a couple weeks.
I feel like I don't want to say it, but I feel like I might have seen. Did they post it on their social media?
They're good at posting, so probably. I just happened to see it on their menu one day. My youngest Theo is 3, and they do pizza by the slice. And when he's working with me, we just grab him a slice, and I saw it on their menu.
Oh, fun! Okay.
I'd eat that in a heartbeat.
Me,
I certainly
let's go. Who wants to do a co-ed review? Let's go.
I'm in. I'll do like the camera angles for you. I'm not eating a pickle pizza though. That's not.
I like square pizza. So
yeah, Jenna should lose square points for liking square pizza.
A square pizza is so good. That thick.
Nothing beats New York style pizza.
So for a square pizza, Lido's is very popular for a square pizza in Tampa, but I personally wasn't a fan. You might give it a shot if you guys like square pizza.
Where is that? I haven't heard of that.
Lido in Tampa. I couldn't tell you what part of Tampa. I had it months and months ago. Lido.
Lido. All right, we'll Google it. Well, speaking of pizza, I'm going to skip ahead to my pizza question since we're on the topic. What is your criteria for a good pizza?
The cheese has got to be rich, the crust has to be well done, and the sauce has to be laid back. If the sauce has too much oregano in it, I'm out. If the cheese blend has too much oregano, I'm out. The beauty of a pizza is simplicity, and you just need to let it speak for itself. Don't overdo it.
Okay. So, undercarriage and flop, can you tell us about that? What do you feel about those topics?
I think it's ridiculous. I don't care about undercarriage and flop. If the crust has a touch of crunch to it, but it has a thick layer of cheese, it's still going to flop over, guys. I mean, the weight of the cheese is where the flop's going to come at.
No, I kind of like a flop, if I'm being honest, but
I would prefer a touch of a flop. I don't want it completely crispy where I have to crunch my teeth into it, but I don't want it to mush in my mouth either. So I'm team. When we order a pizza, we typically say slightly well done.
Oh, I wouldn't take it that far. My husband would.
I've never thought to say that when ordering a pizza, but maybe I will because I do like mine a little crunchy. Have you had Cali?
I have not tried Cali's pizza. I've tried their bowls, but I've never tried their pizza.
Well, I was going to say, I just had some yesterday, but they put like oregano in the crust.
Yeah.
It was a very flavorful crust.
Yeah. I like flavor on my crust, maybe a little bit of butter, a little bit of Parmesan, maybe a pinch of garlic, but oregano for me is a very strong ingredient with pizza.
Just eat a little bit.
Yeah, it was very strong.
Pinch of oregano, I'm happy.
I like white pizza, like
I'll
with
do
the
white
ricotta
pizza.
and garlic. Sign me up, put some bacon and olives, I'm in.
We got pizza taste, Jenna, you and I.
Yeah, I'm in.
We should all go for some pizza.
I like formaggio's.
I liked Formaggio's 2 years ago.
They keep changing owners.
The new owners came in. It's not the same for me anymore.
It's not. I haven't had it for a while. They used to have these little purses, these pasta purses, and it was like filling, and then it was like wrapped up almost like a dumpling. They were to die for. They don't have them anymore, so sorry.
That stinks.
I know. It's a bummer.
I like mellow mushrooms crust.
Oh,
I like
you
it.
name dropped a chain pizza. I don't eat chain pizza.
You don't?
No.
What's your favorite pizza from around here then? Because I've had a hard time finding one.
Locally, Pomodoro cooked slightly well done. It's by far the best brand between Apollo Beach and Brandon. It's on 60. So it's like 60 and Bryan area. Or well, it turns into Parsons,
Apollo
I believe.
Beach.
No, it's in Brandon.
Here to Apollo Beach.
Oh yeah, from Apollo Beach to
Apollo
Brandon.
Beach to Brandon.
Yes.
Pomodoro, it's on 60. And where is it on 60?
It's like 60 in Lithia, Pinecrest, 60 in Parsons, up through there. It's it's tucked away in a shopping center towards the back.
Okay, I'm over that way sometimes, so I'm gonna.
Carlos, phenomenal owner. Carlos will take good care of you. Tell him Adam sent you.
I'm gonna tell Carlos, Adam, my BFF Adam sent me.
That's right.
For some pizza.
And I would like slightly well done crust, please.
Do they sell pizza by the slice?
They do at lunchtime, but I'm not a big pizza by the slice person. I like my pizza as fresh as possible.
Fresh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm usually over there during lunch, so.
Call ahead,
all right,
20 minutes.
I'm going to try them out. I'm going to try them. I'm excited now because I feel like I've tried so many pizza places here and none.
There's a lot of pretenders. There's a lot of pretenders.
So real New York style pizza. I'm like, no, this doesn't taste like New York.
It doesn't look like it either.
What about bagels? Is there a good bagel place that you like?
I just found the best bagel I've ever had in my entire life.
Where?
It's on my reviews. If you go into my videos and look up Jersey Girl Bagels in Bradenton.
We got to go to Bradenton, guys.
The best bagel I've ever had, hands down.
What's up that way? How can we make a trip of this?
It's down that way.
Oh, down that way. I'm the newest to the area out of the three of them.
Not that new.
Three of us.
No, there's some outlets.
All right, let's go for outlets and bagels one day. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have more pizza questions, Christina? I got off.
No, I don't
pizzas.
have more pizza questions. I mean, we could talk pizza all night, but I don't have any more. I did do some Adam research, though. So I was going to hit you with some spontaneous Adam facts.
Okay.
Oh, and you're going to tell us about him?
I am, yeah.
I can't decide if this is really cool or really creepy, so let's get at it.
It's both. Go either way. No, I didn't. And I will say, Adam, you don't know this about me, but I was in charge of writing birthday songs for basically everybody in our friend group for a year. And so I learned to really dig deep. And I did not dig that deep on you. You'll be glad to know.
Okay. Well, my birthday was yesterday, so did you write me a song?
Should have wrote him a parody,
Christina. Oh, that was a missed opportunity, you guys.
And she was talking all the smack that she should be my number one and didn't write me a song.
It's coming belated.
We've been
That's
out of
why
the
you're
game.
not number one right now.
Oh, I know.
Hold on while I pull up my song.
We do have a TikTok. Is our TikTok still active?
Oh,
it is active.
It's so embarrassing. Christina would write the parody lyrics, and then I would perform them. But I don't sing, and I don't have a singing voice. So we would use a voice modulator or whatever it's called on my voice.
That's cool.
And it was.
This is the first time we've publicly admitted to it, because it's like, it's not associated with us, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be associated. And we would put a fake face on me, too.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't want anyone to know I'm doing this.
The next masked singer competitor right here. That's what's coming.
Yeah. So bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Okay, we'll move on from that. Anyhow, so I don't know if you know this, Adam, but there are 2 bowling champions on this podcast tonight.
Okay.
So tell us about you being a bowling champ, and then you have to guess who else on this podcast is also.
So I was technically never a bowling champ. So I bowled semi-competitively until I blew my left knee out. so I wasn't able to
Ooh.
slide anymore properly. But high school team took third in state. That was my favorite
Wow.
memory. I was carrying an average of almost 220 at one point. So I mean, I wasn't by any means going to go to the PBA, but I was pretty competitive, and I won a little bit of money back in the day doing some jackpot bowling. So
I mean, that's like a champ to me. My
Yeah.
average is probably like 81.
okay, I'll spot you a few pins. So you're the dead giveaway. You're not the bowling champ, so I've eliminated you.
Not the bowling champ.
Now I have a 50-50 shot.
There you go.
All right, I'm staring at the faces here. Let's go. Christy doesn't look like a bowler to me, so I'm going to go Jenna.
I knew he was going to pick Jenna. I knew it. I used to bowl, but Champ is very, I was on a league and had my
I
own
was
ball.
too. Me too.
Oh,
You
had a bag. In a bag with my name on it. It was embroidered and matching shoes. My ball even said my name on it. Yeah.
So I think he wins because Jenna had more of the equipment than I had.
I didn't know everybody had their own.
Yeah, I had a ball. It was a
What
set.
color
It was like
was your
$100.
ball?
It was like pink and purple. It's probably
Like swirled?
Yeah. Twinnies. Yeah. Oh, we played every Wednesday night. Like we were hardcore.
Sounds like you just came up with a woman's duo team on league night.
Oh,
It wasn't good.
The last time I went bowling, I ended up with costochondritis in my ribs.
That was bad.
It was like a month. It was months of recovery.
See, she doesn't need to play in the NFL for an injured reserve list. She just take her bowling now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh man, that was a good one.
What color was your ball, Adam? We need to know Adam's color ball.
Okay, yeah.
I've owned like 8, and they're all out in the garage.
Oh. How many pounds do you?
16, the max.
16. Yeah, no.
And you, Christy, how many pounds?
Well, it was when I was younger, so it was an 8-pound ball. But now I can do a 10-pound. Actually, I could probably do heavier now that I work out every day. So
No, because it'll hurt your wrist.
and I
Or
have
your
wrist
ribs.
issues. Yeah, I can't bowl anymore. I think I'm
You're retired.
calling it. I'm calling it.
We'll have a retirement party at a pizza place.
Oh man. Okay, I didn't know that was going to be such a good one. Okay,
Hot topic.
moving on. Adam, you were on TV.
Yeah.
We want to hear about that. Yeah.
I'm a former paranormal investigator, so
Can you believe it?
mm-hmm.
What?
And I have stories for days that will give you nightmares.
Nope.
I wish my husband was here because he doesn't believe in ghosts, and I'm like,
Oh, I'll change his mind. I got a couple places to take him where he's going to feel something grab him and stuff like that. So
okay, I'll do pizza and bowling, but I'm not doing that.
Ain't going anywhere near that.
Wait,
so was
places
it like
nearby?
everything we did was in Indiana and Ohio. When we had our team,
Okay.
we were in the
Okay.
Midwest.
Okay.
Yeah, Ghost Finders of Indiana.
Were you on one episode or was it like a series?
It was one episode of it's called My Ghost Story. So a demonologist caught wind of some of our evidence, showed the producer. The producer called me, and they flew us out like a month later to film a reenactment of it.
Oh man, is it something we can find online? Like, have you looked for it recently to watch the episode or no?
I have the episode bought on Amazon. So I bought it before it would be completely removed. So I still have rights to it. I can still see it on there. I don't know if it's still available or not, but if it is, I'll get you guys the episode number.
Yeah, let us know. Just tell us what it's called. I'll search for it because I really want to watch it. But before we move, I want to hear a story.
I'm worried about
just
Christy
like one.
right now. Christy does not look well right now.
I mean, it's like one of those things where like I want to know so bad, but
I
I
also
don't
don't.
want to know at all
Yeah.
because I want to be able to sleep. And my husband's going out of town tomorrow for the week, and I'm like,
Do you want a story real quick? You got time for a
yeah,
two-minute
just
story?
tell us.
We need a story.
There was a cemetery in Martinsville, Indiana called Step Cemetery. Very active location. 6 in our team. We would split up in groups of 3. We would go in different directions and run different pieces of equipment, that sort of thing. So the second team of 3 was coming back to report their findings. Well, one of them turned around to leave the group, and I'm like, hey, where are you going? The other 3 of them looked at me and said, who are you talking to? And that's when I watched a 4th person walk up with them behind them, turn around, walk, and disappear right in front of my eyes. I will take that to my deathbed. I'll never forget this. I started shouting, hey, what'd you hear? What'd you see? Come back. And then they were gone.
Would not be calling it back.
I'd be laid out on the floor. Like, just take me, bury me here in the cemetery.
Yep.
I mean, if we're honest, I wouldn't have been there in the first place, but I certainly wouldn't have been calling it back.
No. Go on. Go back home.
Yeah, that one's a life changer too. But that's not my only TV appearance, guys. I was on Pawn Stars too.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
What were you pawning?
Pawn Stars Do America. They came to St. Pete. I auditioned my item. I'm a sports card collector. I've got a collection that there's only 10 sets in the world. I have the only complete set. They found out about it. My scene was actually with Corey, but I hung out with Chumlee at a table while he smashed Red Bulls before my filming. It was pretty cool.
He's a mess.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That
Chumlee
cool.
was pretty cool. Rick was a little bit of an ass. I was shocked. He wasn't very.
I'm not shocked by that.
Yeah, but
right.
the producer told me Corey likes nobody. He won't like you. He'll film, and you'll be gone, and he'll never talk to you again. And after my series, him and I talked for 15 minutes, and they were like, "That's the first time he's done that in years." So it was pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's
cool.
interesting that they up front and tell you that about him too.
Yeah, they warned me. They prepared me. They're like, look, he may be a butthole to you. And I'm like, okay, bring it on.
Yeah. Well,
you won him over.
Wow.
You
I
won him
did.
over like I won you over, Adam.
That's right. You won me over quicker than I won him over, though. Fair. I got to be honest.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay, the last thing, and you probably already know what it is now because you obviously know where I got this information from, right? So
that post about get to know heaven. So now you're no longer creepy. You didn't tell me my blood type, so we're good.
Yeah, give her a chance.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's not like I didn't call your wife secretly to get information. You know, you like made this public record here. You were a poker dealer? Tell us about that.
I did. So I dealt for a traveling casino. So we would go all over the Midwest. They would set up for shows and stuff. It was called Elite Casino Productions. I dealt pretty much every game that was out there. So I got to meet a lot of cool people. Best person I dealt for, like you saw, I got to deal for Benji Madden, and that was a lotch of fun.
Oh, cool.
It's cool.
Yeah,
wait, do you guys know who
you know
he is?
who that is, Christina?
I do because it was on the post, but I would not have known if it didn't say that. But I'm wondering, like, do you guys know who it is? Because you actually looked excited about that.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's a singer.
Is he married? He's either married to Cameron Diaz or Nicole Richie.
Right?
That I don't
Which
know.
one?
That's up to you
I
guys.
was gonna say Richie. Wait, he was in.
I don't
was
know
he in
which
Good
Madden brothers.
Charlotte? Was he in Good Charlotte?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Yeah.
I was thinking Nicole Richie.
I don't know who's married to who, but I know they're both married to Madden brothers.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So you can count really fast? Because that's like why I can't play any poker games,
My
because I
favorite
can't count that fast.
My favorite to deal was Hold'em, Texas Hold'em, because I actually wanted to be a professional poker player, and I was actually sponsored by Full Tilt Poker before they got banned in America. So I played a lot of online poker when I was in college. So poker was my favorite thing to deal, but blackjack was my second, and you have to be extremely quick with the numbers.
Yeah.
I can't.
Wow, they're always like, I'm like, hold on, I got to do some adding. Like, I can't, I'm not fast enough for that.
5, 6, 7.
Like, I don't know.
How much
I just
is
look
a
at
queen worth?
What am I doing? I always just look at my husband. I'm like, what do we do? What do we do? Tell me here, because I'm not quick enough.
Play by the book. I know exactly what to do, when to do it, and I still lose, so don't feel bad.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Do you still play or not so much now?
I'm too competitive. If I lose, I'll lose a night's sleep over it. So I haven't been to a casino in a few years. I hate losing. I have to win at everything I do, to be honest with you.
We don't know anybody like that.
Who are you talking about? Me?
You.
I win everything.
Yeah.
You don't think?
You don't have to win, but you sure are competitive.
Yeah, competitive for sure.
I feel like we've talked about this before. I don't feel like I'm competitive, but
I mean, let's even just talk about like the cookie making contest.
Oh yeah.
What about the cookie making
I'm not
contest?
going to participate in making cookies this year. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'll do it. And then there's like a...
Yeah, because I was like, if I'm doing it, I'm going to do it right.
Thank you. Thank you for showing us that we are right.
I'm not the one in pickleball that's with all the rules all the time. That's Christina.
That's not me.
Rule follower is not a problem, Christy.
I recently learned that I really like pickleball, by the way. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
We got her finally.
Sorry, Sally, you're out.
I was number one singles in tennis in high school, so it kind of translated for me.
Man.
Yeah. What about with your knee though? Is it hard or no?
It depends on how good the people are I'm playing. So yeah.
Well, you'll be fine with us.
Yeah.
We take at least one game to warm up.
Yeah. I might play a couple and then I'll have to ice, but I'll be all right.
We're learning a lot about you.
Yeah.
All right, I have one more question, and then we're going to do the junk in the trunk, okay? Do you have any, I mean, you've actually told us a few already, but secret talents, party tricks, other than what you've already told us now?
All right, so I don't do this for everybody. So one of my biggest fears of getting behind the camera is I have a lazy eye. It hasn't come out in my videos yet because I typically can control it. So don't think less of me, but if I'm in a grocery store and a little kid is staring at me and won't stop staring at him, I give him my creepy face and he'll stop looking at me. And if you guys want, I can show you my creepy face.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
He's messing with us, I think. Wait.
Oh,
you can't see one eye.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That is creepy.
I've made a couple kids cry, and I kind of felt bad about that.
I wouldn't. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, the lazy eye thing is a big insecurity of mine. So now the world knows about it because you guys are going to blow up with this episode. Now everyone knows I got a lazy eye.
Now everyone knows.
I love that you shared that with us.
I don't tell them it's a big insecurity, but you guys have made me feel comfortable, so why not?
Well, I don't know how I segue from that into junk in the trunk, but do you guys want to open those back?
I bet you can't see mine.
Camouflage.
Let me tell you how I picked these bags, because I just needed 3 bags, and so I went into my bag of bags. And I tried to find a birthday one for Adam, but I only had really girly birthday ones, so that was out.
Real men wear pink. Pink's good.
I should have rolled with it. And then Jenna, I just felt like you could really reuse a camo bag in your house. I was like, she will 100 reuse this. So that's how you got the camo. And Christy, I think I went super girly with yours, right? Yep. Pink hearts.
Yeah.
All right, open them up.
Ooh, 2
Oh
chips.
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Holy moly, there's a lot in here.
Oh, there are.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to this.
So
I'll do it, but I'm not doing it happily.
Womp womp. The only thing you were gonna do happily.
Picked weird flavors.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, and number 1 is definitely a sweet potato chip, right?
Yeah, it does look like that. Wait, so do we have to guess by looking and smelling and tasting?
So hold on, let's tell everybody who can't see what it is, first of all. It's 7 bags of different kinds of chips.
7.
Okay, 7 bags of different kinds of chips. And you are going to look at them and try to guess. You can smell them and try to guess, and then you'll taste them and try to guess. And I did go from what I thought would be like the easiest to maybe a more difficult.
I wish Honest Food Jr. was up right now. He would kick this challenge butt. He would nail the potato chip challenge.
Okay, wait, listen, Adam, there's plenty in there. So save some for him and just do it with him for fun later. That'll be fun for you guys to do.
You'll have to message me over the list in case I butcher this.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it.
I just have to say thank you, Adam, for allowing Christina to molest your food. because she was very worried about if you would allow her to molest your food.
She kept saying molest, and we were like,
She
find
kept
a
No. She phrased
said
it
it
just
once.
like that.
I said it once.
Was enough.
I said, listen, ladies, I don't mind molesting your food, but like, I don't know Adam, and I don't know if he's gonna care if I'm touching all of his food.
That's okay.
And then Christy goes, never say molest food again. And then she starts saying it over and over again. That's more accurate.
I'm pretty laid back and easygoing. This is okay. I hope you had a great time.
You know what? I ended up, for the record, I didn't touch a single chip that's in any of those bags. It was a dump situation.
You did a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And I trust her because she is very much like that.
But when it was going to be pickles, you know, I was going to be like touching wet pickle. Like, that's different. That's like really gross, you know?
I mean, you could have forked them and...
Yeah, or like
instead of molesting, you could have forked them.
Yeah.
Okay, anyhow, chips. Bag number one.
I think it's just a regular sweet potato chip.
Okay. What are we doing?
Salted.
Smelling?
Yeah, the
whole... it smells like sweet potato for sure.
Put it in your nose, Christy.
It's not like the Peep. We just did this with Peeps, like all the different flavored Peeps.
Those are terrible.
Really?
That's terrible.
I like them.
I like them.
I don't like sweet potato.
Oh, well.
Then that's not, yeah.
Then you wouldn't like these.
No, those are gross. Thanks on that one. I appreciate it.
What brand, Christina? Because I want to buy these.
I'm sure you do. So these are from Sprouts. They are Jackson's sweet potato chips in avocado oil. I thought you would like that, Christy.
Yeah, because these are Bobby approved.
Okay. So there you go.
Yay, Bobby.
Okay. Yay, Bobby.
Those are good.
Okay.
No,
that was bag number one.
They're not.
He's just
So
being
you're not
honest,
a fan of
guys.
sweet potato fries?
Yeah.
All right. Are we on to 2?
Yeah, we're on to 2.
Salt and vinegar?
I already know. I'm not. I can't.
Is that salt and vinegar?
Yeah. That vinegar is strong.
Now that's a good potato chip right there.
They're good?
Those are good.
You notice she only put like 2 in mine because she knew.
You less of like every chip.
I think they're good. They're very vinegary.
Ugh.
It's a little
so
salty.
we're going with salt and vinegar, you guys?
Or pickle. No, salt and vinegar.
I could see it being
Salt and
pickle.
vinegar?
It's definitely salt and
I think
vinegar, but it
pickle.
could be pickle.
Not really getting heavy.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna say they look like Lay's, like these.
Yeah. Lay's
I
dill
should have
pickle.
said.
But salt and vinegar.
Shoulda,
could
coulda,
work.
woulda.
Whew.
I
Gotta
won't
pick
even
ya.
try those.
You got a
I'm gonna
lot of
give those
chips
to the
at your
kids.
house if you bought
Oh
7
my
bags.
gosh. No, they came home from school and I bought them all like Thursday and Friday. And Friday they came home and I had just emptied them into your bag. So there was like a ton of bags on the counter. They're like, Mommy, why did you buy so many chips?
All right, we're on to 3.
Yeah,
These
bag
look
3.
weird.
These smell vinegary too.
They look weird. They smell vinegary.
They don't smell.
It's like a salt and vinegar with something else. There's a little something with it. They're not bad. They're all right.
They're like a weird texture.
Yeah, I don't like the texture.
Are they potato?
Isn't that a requirement for it to be a chip?
Is it a sweet potato? Because they're darker colored.
So are these a smash or a pass, Adam?
The pass.
We're gonna pass on them. They're close, but it's a pass.
Yeah,
I did just release a smash or pass tonight. I don't know if you guys saw it, but we just did checkers.
I thought
That's a smash every day.
Not their Philly cheesesteak burger. That was a pass.
Oh, no.
But I
Have
will
you had
say,
their banana milkshake?
see, in Indiana though, we call them rallies. It's not checkers up there. It's rallies.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but Honest Junior tried it, girls, in his Smash or Pass. His son tried it, and he does his first, right? I'm assuming that's like you let him do his first, and he was like, no, this is dry. And honestly, I was like a little impressed because I feel like if my kids tried it, they'd just be like, "Whoa," and they would like just scarf it down no matter what it tasted like.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Oh, he has a discerning palate to say that this burger is dry," and he passed it. He was like, "No, no, thanks."
His palate's going to be better than mine. It really will. The kid eats Thai food. He loves Asian food. He eats almost everything. He loves food.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and speaking of smash or pass, for everybody that sees your video, guys, stop sending me message calling me a pervert. Smash or pass is related to food, too. It's not just what it used to be. You guys, I'm getting messages from these 70-year-old people telling me that I'm smashing or passing in front of my kid. I'm tired of it. No more. It's
Did see your
food.
video on that.
People
I
are
did.
so weird.
That's funny.
Man.
I don't know what
These-
this is.
But they look expensive, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they don't look like a Lay's.
It's something organic.
Yeah. It's a
That's
fancy
big.
Sprouts.
It's a fancy Sprouts for sure.
Yeah. But what is it?
I don't know.
Is it
I
beet?
think-
No.
I think the flavor is. What did you guys say the flavor was?
Gross.
Bro,
You said it was salt and vinegar, didn't you?
Okay,
It's
salt and
a little
vinegar. Did you say
yeah.
that? Okay.
Ish.
First of all, I didn't know that you hated salt and vinegar, Chrissy, or I would have maybe. Well, no, I probably wouldn't have chosen differently. But
Yeah.
but anyways, they are salt and vinegar, and they are a fancy something else.
I knew there was something else with it.
Yeah, I feel like you have potential to like them, Christy, in a different flavor because it's the wild
it's
protein.
the protein.
It's
chips.
the chicken
Yeah.
chips. So it's made out of chicken, egg whites, and bone broth.
I saw those in Wawa the other day. I almost bought them. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
I told you it wasn't potato. I'm like, that doesn't
Yeah,
look like a potato
no.
chip.
What are we on?
All right,
Number
we're on
4.
I already cheated. I thought we were on 4 and I took a bite. You found the world's worst potato chips. I love potato
Wait.
chips. I don't know what you're doing to us.
Well, I couldn't get like barbecue. You'd be like, "Oh, these are barbecue. These are cheddar and sour cream."
I'm taking cue from Jenna if I should try this or not.
Those are
What in
nasty.
the world is that?
They're
That's-
nasty.
It's pass all day. That's a 1.
Okay,
That's
I'm gonna
disgusting.
try. I'm gonna try one of these because I haven't tried this before.
You gave me a lot of those.
Those are going to go out of business. Whoever's making that chip's going to stop that flavor.
Yeah, I
What?
could eat these. I could eat these chips. Maybe
Well, it's a
once
good
you know
thing
what
you're
it
still
is.
at your house.
Yeah, I'll eat some of these.
It's like herby, like
Herbie.
some kind of herb.
You're kind of like on the right track, but also not.
I can't even guess at it. I'm not even going to try.
Like a lemon
Like-
pepper or something. Like
Like if
I
Pepper.
can see lemon in it. Yeah. Yeah, a bit
I
of
do
lemon.
taste
Try a
lemon.
lemon pepper. What is
Then
this?
try it.
did you try one, Christy, or no?
No.
Try one. You haven't tried a single chip.
You actually
No.
might like these.
What is it? What is it?
I feel like you could like these. Try them and then I'll tell you. Just a little nibble.
Yeah, it's definitely got like a
After the
citrusy
glowing
lemon.
reviews.
Come on.
Ooh.
No way.
They're lime or lemon.
Yeah,
They're good.
Like them. See? And you weren't
But
even going to try them.
but it's got like something else with it.
It's the most
Like a-
dainty way I've ever seen someone eat a chip, by the way.
It almost tastes like because
These
she's
are
terrified
good.
of it.
Christina, what are
do.
these?
I would eat these. That's what I'm saying. It reminds me of a margarita. They're lemon.
Lemon.
They're lime. Lay's
Lemon.
Lemon.
But
it's
They're good.
What is
No.
it? What's the other word?
They
Flavored
taste
what?
like the lime siete chips that we eat all the time.
No, they don't.
Sazonado. It's not
What
in
does that
English.
mean?
Probably flavored. I don't know. It's not in
Where's
English.
Cecilia? She's
Call her
upstairs.
down. Give her a chip.
Ooh, number 4. I like these,
Okay.
Christina.
I'm gonna give you more, Christy. They're coming to your house. Okay.
Yeah, you
But-
can have my back. Don't think I'd eat those again.
They taste like the lemon. They're the lime siete chips. We love
No,
those.
they don't. No, they
They
don't.
taste like a margarita to me. That was a
Yes,
margarita all day
that's-
long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, 5.
All right.
These
Chip
look
5.
barbecue or something, which I
they don't
like
smell
either.
barbecue.
I smell vinegar again.
They look kettle. They're definitely like a kettle.
They're
chip.
definitely a kettle.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh,
That's
Jenna
really
likes
good.
these.
That's a
Good.
smash. You finally got one right for us.
What does it taste like?
It's almost
It tastes like a
mesquite.
barbecue.
Yeah, it's like a mesquite.
Ooh.
But it doesn't smell like it.
No, it stinks. To be honest, I thought it smelled terrible, but it tastes really good.
I don't know if like the vinegar has seeped out of the other bags into this bag or if it really smells like vinegar. It's good.
I don't like barbecue chips, and these are good.
Because it's not overpowering.
I wouldn't buy them, but I'll eat this one.
Christy, you're gonna die when you find
Kettle
this out.
cooked is the way
You're
to
gonna
eat
die.
it.
I like kettle cook.
Okay,
Am
so
I gonna
these
throw up when you show me the bag?
you would have never tried them. You literally would have never tried it if you knew what it was. Okay, because first of all, it's Zaps, which are the bomb. If you haven't had
Voodoo.
Zaps, they're good, and they're Voodoo flavor. But Voodoo, I had to Google what Voodoo actually is, and it's a combination of salt and vinegar and barbecue smushed together, which is
So we were kind of right.
yeah, you were.
Well, I think the barbecue masks the vinegar taste.
Yeah. But barbecue can also be vinegar based depending on where you are.
But this
That's
is a good
true.
lesson as to why you should try things before you judge them, Christy, because you wouldn't have tried that chip.
And your life is now forever changed
And
because you
everybody
like a
smashed the
voodoo
Voodoo
chip.
chips. Okay, I'm excited for this one.
This one looks the same as this one.
I'm going to try one too because I've never tried these.
That doesn't bode well. I smell vinegar again.
So I'm tasting barbecue again.
Like a palate cleanser, maybe.
They're all starting to taste the same.
Yeah. I taste
These
barbecue.
taste barbecue.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
It's got a really weird aftertaste, though. I don't like the aftertaste.
Honey? Like, do you taste the honey in here?
It almost tastes like a light barbecue flavor.
Yeah.
Which I like. I like this.
My wife is going to be so pissed because after this is over, she's doing the same thing.
She doesn't know it yet.
All right, you guys want to know what these are?
Yeah.
Gotta be
They're Kettle
barbecue.
Cooked Publix brand baby back ribs.
Ooh. That was a thing.
Oh, it's a thing.
These do taste like ribs, which I love.
Yeah. Those are good.
These are good, Christina.
Okay, I'm going to share some because you guys have got a lot of chips here.
I want my baby
And
back,
then-
baby back.
Okay, this last bag I thought was going to be a hard one, and then when my family tried them, they like knew what it was before they even ate it. So
I know
think
what
I
it
didn't
this
have that many
is.
chip clips.
I haven't even taken a bite and I know what these are.
It's a Doritos.
This is a Dorito late night taco. I just tried these yesterday. And I can tell just by the way it looks and the way it smells. Dorito late night taco. If I'm wrong, I'll run down the street screaming obscenities.
Wow.
pretty confident, lady.
I had them yesterday and I thought they were delicious. You can actually taste the lettuce. I can taste the lettuce
Yeah.
right there.
Like you can taste
Oh, you
all of it. Like
can.
the sour cream, everything.
If you go to Taco Bell and get a beef crunchy taco, it's pretty identical.
This.
These are
How do you do
wild.
that?
Mhm.
This is wild, you guys.
Sorry if I ruined that
good.
for you, Christina. I apologize.
Oh.
No, you're good. You hit it nail on the head.
Oh, he
Oh,
knew
good.
exactly.
He knew it. Yeah, even the late night, not just taco, but late night taco.
I actually have a picture of it on my phone because I liked him so much. I took a picture of the bag.
That was
I
good.
like these. I like them.
Yeah, that's
Good
wild how you
choices.
can taste it like that.
Like each thing. Good choices. Good choices.
Yeah,
Man, now
I
you can
liked
say
all
that
of them
you-
except the vinegar one.
You didn't try like the first 3 or 4 of them.
What first
How
three
did
or
she
four?
love them?
The first
I
3
think
or
I
4 were
only
really
didn't try
bad.
one.
So do yourself a favor.
No.
Oh, wait, you did
I
eat the
tried
sweet potato. You ate the
6,
sweet potato.
5, 6, 4. I ate 4 through 7.
Very defensive right now.
I ate 1.
The competitive
Okay,
side you
2.
guys are talking about. Her competition's coming out right
Right?
now.
Now you
2
see
and
it.
3. 2 and 3 I didn't eat. Those are the only 2.
Oh.
What were these? One was vinegar and one was the chicken chip.
What?
what
No,
flavor
one
was
was pickle. 2 was pickle.
Oh, pickle.
Yeah.
And 3 was the salt and vinegar
Yeah.
protein chicken.
That was a good game, Christina.
I enjoyed it. That was fun. It was better than I anticipated.
You're like, what is she doing here?
I couldn't have been more wrong about cookies.
Yeah, cookies and pastries were way off. That's the fun of the junk. You never know what's going to be in there.
You never know.
You never know.
Which is funny because one of our first episodes, we did those protein chips.
Those chicken skin chips.
Chicken skin chips.
Yeah.
They were not great.
All right. Well, I guess we better wrap it up, right? We've tasted all the chips.
That's that time.
You weren't kidding about 1 hour. I mean, you've pretty much nailed that on the nose.
Yeah, we've got precision here.
Sometimes.
No, but we really do appreciate you coming and talking to us. You've been a lot of fun.
This was a blast, and hopefully we'll do it again because I've enjoyed this. This was really cool. This was different. I've never done anything like it, but I can say I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Next, we'll come review a food with you.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
No pressure. Sometimes I go to these places and the owners are watching over my shoulder, so.
We can do a Schmucks Hit the Food Trucks.
Yeah.
Love that. Oh, that's good.
You've been thinking about
man.
that for the last hour, haven't you?
I thought of it right at the beginning, and I was saving it until now.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Adam. We appreciate you. Hopefully we'll chat again
Yeah,
soon.
thank you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the fun.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Between Carlines is hosted by Miss Christy, Miss Christina, and Miss Jenna. Music by Lindsay Henderson. Edited and produced by Miss Christina. Don't forget to subscribe and check back next week for an all-new episode. Thanks for listening.